Hello, 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 and welcome to my classic plans, or welcome back. I am so grateful that you're here. In today's episode, we're going to tackle setting up my October monthly to-dos currently and monthly calendar layouts. It's a double header. It's so exciting, and I'm getting things done. My goal is to get all the upfront pages done for the year so that I don't have to worry about it on a Sunday night about getting a monthly and a layout for the week done. I'm just going to get it all done now, and then as the weeks come, it'll be so much easier. So let's start with this. I kind of got it into a groove now, so if I go fast, pardon me, but you'll see where it's going. Okay, so what do I have? I have figured out, wow, this is a mishmash of things, let me tell you. So if you haven't watched before, I pre-plan using sticker sheets, and I just put down the months, and I look ahead like, do I want to change my toothbrushes quarterly? Things for the refrigerator, air freshener, air filters, water, Brita filter. So I plot it out when I want it done. You don't need stickers. You can absolutely do this, handwriting it into your planner. But I just happen to have these, and my goal is to use it all up because these things are starting to go bad. So I have that for my chores. I have currently prompts for the currently page. I've got some quotes from Kell of a Plan Rainbow Quotes book, and I started putting in gold boxes the holidays that I have upcoming, and I've pulled out some other banners. This is going to be the shiniest spread you guys have ever seen because I decided to go all in on the gold, and that's because some of the decor I picked has gold in it. The boxes that I'll be using and some of those header things I picked are from the Happy Planner Colorful Boxes book. This is old. I believe it's 2022. So it's got to get used up because the stickers are getting really gummy, and I don't need to just throw out my money and throw out the book because the stickers have gone bad. Yes, stickers go bad. I also pulled out from other random Happy Planner books and things like that. I love Octobers. Here's where the gold comes in. I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers. Anne of Green Gables. I didn't know that. I thought it was someone else who said that. There's that. So we have some decor items. I found a stick babe with some leaves and acorns. So I thought she would be cute on the actual day of fall. And then because there's really not much here and I need to go across 4 pages of decor, I found some florals that I thought would complement this. I know it's kind of crazy, but I think it works. So I'm going to do that. And then I started plotting out for the currently page what boxes I could use because I have 9 prompts, and I need 9 boxes. These florals, typical Happy Planner book fashion, you have a set of things on 1 page, and then 5 pages later, you have a few more items that actually match the set there. It drives me nuts. So that's what we're going to do. I am actually going to start. I feel most satisfied when I start clearing off these pages. So I'm just going to start putting these things down in the spot where I know my to-dos are going. We're just going to start putting these around. Yes, you do have to do shredder maintenance on your shredder if you have one. It's just a lubrication sheet that goes through just to make sure that all the gears and stuff don't dry up and the blades don't dry up. Who knew? But yeah, you do. I hope you guys are well today. I am just really trying to get these videos done as quickly as possible because I want to get my year set up. I still have a lot of things I want to set up. Done, done, done. And I can reuse this sticker backing page next year. And as I think of things, I put them down. Like, I know I have to change all my remotes at this month as well. And I have to write that in. I'm actually glad I just remembered that. So why don't I just do that now? Live and in person. Where is my handy dandy friction pen? Oh, this is going to drive me nuts, guys. Oh, hold on. Let me go traipse across the room. That's what happens when you have a favorite pen. It goes all over the place. All over the place. This is one of the newer friction pens. It's still a Pilot Friction, but it's 0.5, so it's thinner than the 0.7 that is out there. And it's got a name, W-A-A-I. I'm not even going to attempt to try and pronounce that, but I'm going to just say change. I'm just going to say change batteries because it's in everything. It's the remotes. It's the thermostats. It's all of it. So we're just changing batteries there. Okay. So now that that's down, and we'll go see it up. Don't you worry. I'm going to, let's put a little decor. Actually, I'm going to just take this page out. Let's put a little decor on this page just to get us started. Some of these bigger things won't fit on the monthly, so I want to use them up here. Okay, that's cute, but now let's throw a little fall in there just to remind ourselves. I thought the pumpkins could be cute. And these are gummy for sure. I thought that could be cute. See, they complement each other very nicely. And maybe we'll throw in, I want to put in a leaf somewhere. Maybe another something up the side. Here we have these big things. These big leaves. So I'm gonna just put a little here, and then, oh, stuck. And then put a little bit. We can put a little bit somewhere else on this page, or the other page. Actually, let's do it here. I haven't been anyway. I haven't been filling in a lot of decor in these areas just because it's early. So I'm not really sure of all the things I have to do yet. So I want to leave myself a little bit of room everywhere. And so that's what I've been doing there. But these kinds of little pieces come in handy just to add a little pop of the same color everywhere. Kind of bring it all together. And I'm just going to keep on going with this. Oop, oop, oop. Don't fly away. Don't fly away. Yeah, these are perfectly small little bits that work for this. Okay. And I know there's a little bit more to trim here on the clear stuff, but that's not going to help me with any decor. Okay. So let's get our currently boxes down, because then I can really start adding more once I get the boxes down. So I had a bunch of weird shapes. I thought about turning these sideways, but then some of them have lines, so I can't really do that. I'm just gonna have to Go for it. Let me just make sure I have enough room. Let's just make sure I have enough room. Should I? Yeah, I think I'll actually will have enough. Let's see if it will let me pull it up so that I can have it go over the top. Okay. I don't know if I like it on the top and the bottom, but you know, the fun thing is trying and testing these things out, because the worst thing that can happen is you turn the page. How about that? You just turn the page if you don't like it. It's no harm, no foul. It truly, it's not a big deal. It's, you know, I do have some of that all or nothing mentality where, you know, if something is wrong, you have to just start all over again. No, get over it. They're stickers. They're expensive and they're just stickers. So, you know, gotta move away from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna need 3 lines. So we're gonna go pretty close. I just want to be able to go to the next closest line so that I have some kind of guideline. Hopefully that won't mess me up. And if you hear noises in the background, I do apologize, but I live in a high-rise building. I'm actually in New York City, and you know what happens in the hallways is everybody's business. So there's that. So when they're futzing with the garbage out there to take it out, everybody's futzing with the garbage in spirit. All right, not perfect, but it's okay. It's just for currently words. All right, so this one's gonna go to this line. It's so not perfect, but I'm all right with that. Oh, that one's too far over though. And I gotta make sure that they all fit. Yeah, I feel like this barely has any glue on it. That's how old the stickers are. All right, let's see. Can I do this? Oh, now you really hear it. I'm so sorry. But hopefully they'll be done like any minute now. All right, let's see. Maybe that'll do the trick. I use this crazy thing instead of actually digging out my ruler. Except that now I forgot which line I'm going to. This one, I think. Yeah. I am trying to get all these things done. Whoa, almost went to the wrong line. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just trying my best to make it look somewhat pulled together. These really have like no glue on them. I think that when they get old, they're either really gummy or just lose their stickiness. So I don't know. All right, well, we have that. Let's put the currently prompts, and then I can put some more decor. Okay, currently. These come together fairly quickly because I've already come up with a system. So now here is the trick. I think I may need to put the prompts underneath so that I don't have type on type over here. So let's just start here. And it's going to be awkward typing in this thing anyway, so actually I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Reading. I'm going to do planning with the circles. So there's a little bit more room. Watching. All right. And then enjoying, listening. enjoying, listening, eating, loving, eating, loving. And we've got feeling and dreaming. Feeling, dreaming. Yeah, get that done. Okay, more decor, gold boxes. I thought about putting this thing. Where's it? Work hard and be nice. What? But I'm going to use it up. So where should I put that? I felt like one of them should go here somewhere. I also wanted to look and see if there was like a double box for this side. I'm not sure that there was. So we may be skipping that on this one. Yeah. Okay. There's that. So I feel like this is working hard. It's definitely working hard. So do we put it up here? Oh no, because I feel like another quote can go down there. Maybe, but I do want to put some gold on this side. So I'm just going to put it here as like a weird element. Work hard, be nice. Maybe I'll put the other one here, down here somewhere. Let me see what this looks like. Yeah, pull it up a little bit more. Think, train, plan. Okay, I'm gonna go all in with the gold. So get your sunglasses out. This seems appropriate. Give it your best shot. That's a fun message for me in trying to get all these chores done. Now, some of them are, don't take long at all. I just don't want to ever forget that I, got to do those things. So I feel like I'm going to do that here at the bottom. So let's see if there's some other. These are all the same. I don't want to put exactly the same thing there. So how about, I'm still trying to get over this sinus infection. It's so annoying. I don't really. Do I want it that way? Yeah, I think over this way. I think I'm just going to do that so that I could put this here. Oops, I guess it wants to go there. Okay, and then I can put some of those. Here they are. A couple of these things. One of those, and maybe one of these. Whoops. Oh, I thought that was two different things. Well, we're going to make it two different things. How about that? We're going to make it two different things. I'm going to put that there, and then, let's see. We can put that there. And how about we put some leaves here coming from the top. All right, and maybe another pumpkin. I mean, again, I want to keep some stuff for the other side, but let's just put mean, do we need a pumpkin on this side, or should I just put another one up here? Do we have little? We do have a little pumpkin. So why don't I do that on this side? We'll put it right here. Oops. Put a little pumpkin up there, and then yeah, so I've had this sinus infection. Everybody's got something here in the city. I think it's because it's cold and we've all been indoors. I'm gonna put some other thing here. What could we do? What could we do? Maybe this thing. Oop. Oh, and that was a separate thing. That's so funny. Just when I think the stickers are one piece or they're separate, it surprises me. Do that. And we got another, I'll just pull it over here. I know I'm probably not making any sense right now. Oh, actually, I want it here. And then maybe just a little color to break that up over there. So let's do this. Just gonna split that in two. Do one over here. And I'm gonna do the other one over here. Just for a little pop of something. And then we could always come back and fill out more. I wanted to also see if, oh, we also have some of these leaves. Oh. So let's do, why don't we do, oh, we could just do a leaf here. And maybe I'll do, I don't have these things too. Maybe I'll do, do I have a quote that fits in that spot? No, I don't. So that means we're gonna add decor. We're gonna add decor, and all these extra little pieces are just gonna go hard at work up here. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah. Let's do, I'm gonna save the pumpkin. I wanna save some of those. All right, let's do, you know there's not gonna be room on the monthly for this thing, so maybe I should just chop one of these up. That was probably too high. All right, let's, that might be too high. How about if I go this side? Let's just trim this a little bit more. No, how about if I go this side? Oh, I have enough room here. No, I didn't. That's what goes when you're trying to freestyle it. Just try to freestyle it. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. That's what happens when you're in a rush. You know, you just go a little crazy. Let's get some of the sticky off my scissors. Come on. Now off my fingers. All right, let's do a little bit more. This is gonna go here. I got some funk on there. Okay, I will trim that. See, it's just a little bit of color, and I'm only really using up one sticker doing this stuff, these little pieces, but it kind of brings it all together. And let's do a little bit. I know this is a little, and you may not even see it, but it's just a little bit of gold. And I can just add that up here. And why don't we do a little bit more like in the nooks and crannies? So let's see how I can do that. Here, just a little bit of blue. And there's a little bit more of this like tealy blue. Oh, let's put that in there. And we're gonna have one more of this trim. So let's put it I feel like it needs maybe a little here. Okay, so now we have a little bit of color everywhere, and we can get cracking on the other side, and then I can always come back and fill this in. So let's move on. Oh, I need dots. Please tell me there are gold bullets in this book. No, why would there be gold bullets? All right, well, I have another sheet of just regular bullets. I really, I will say Happy Planner books just drive me bonkers because they just don't have all the things. They really just don't have all the things. You've got some boxes, some of this, some of that. They just don't add up as far as I'm concerned. So I will go find, oh wait, I have these other bullets. Is there a color I can use that kind of matches? Probably the reds. I didn't really want to use it. Oh, I can bring out the teal. Let's do that. Because that's an unexpected color. I like to put like a little bullet point next to each of the to-dos. Again, just for color, but also just to, you know, make it look more like a list versus floating chores. And by all means, you can just do that with like a dot marker or a regular marker, make a circle. It's, you know, and it's not necessary, but I just want to do a little pop, and then I can have that excitement of checking things off, writing in the dates of when I got it done, all that kind of stuff. So we will do that. You know, I must have gold dots somewhere. They're just probably from another book, and I haven't, you know, pulled them out yet. Anyways. All right, did I get everything? Got everything. I still have room if I need to add more. So that's done. And now let's go to the monthly. Getting it done, getting it done. Okie dokie, here we are. Oh, what is that? Oh. Okay, first things first, I already know I never, ever, ever, ever use this thing. If you've watched my videos before, you know that this goes away. Okie dokie. Yeah, so if you do like my content, I hope you will consider subscribing, liking, sharing, all those things. I so appreciate it. I love being in this community, and I'd love to stick around if you guys will have me. So please subscribe. That would be awesome. It's no cost to you, and you can unsubscribe anytime you want. Yeah, I think this is going to go here, or do I want the pumpkins? Aye. Good question, right? This is my last big floral, so maybe I'm not going to put that there. Let's put that aside. I want to use, I have this big quote, and I wanted to put it in here, and I don't know that it'll fit anywhere else. So why don't I do the pumpkins? How about if I do a little bit of everything? Okay, so in a plum paper planner, the dates with the gray are for the future or previous months, and the dates in the black are for the present months, the current month. So I don't mind covering that a little bit. In fact, I'll probably put something else in there. Maybe I'll do it this way a little, and then I kind of wish, oh, don't stick down. I kind of wish these pumpkins were the opposite way. So maybe I'll just do the single pumpkin. And then something else there. A leaf. A leaf or something. I mean, I don't know. That's not the right shape. I thought this one was going to be easy, but apparently it's, you know, not, because I am trying to like cram in different styles of stickers, but we're going to make it work because it's all about using the stash, using the stickers, and that's the goal. I don't know where I'm going to put that yet, so I'm going to put that aside. Let's get this guy down. I'm not going to write out every line. That is insanity, insanity. The trick is going to be getting this down so that it all fits. I think that actually might happen. Whoop, whoop. That's it. Done. Actually, that wasn't so bad. I was preparing to battle with it. Preparing the battle. Okay, so it doesn't leave me a lot of room for to-dos, so I may not even use it for to-dos because I have that other page that we just did. So that's an option for decor if we want it. All right, let's get down the dates. We have more quotes. We have so many things. So many things. But let me find the dates where I wrote these things down of what happens when, because that's somewhere in this pile. Okay, hold please. Okay, I found it. We've got the new moon on the 10th. So let's put that in. I told you this is going to be very, very shiny. New moon on the 10th. It is actually Indigenous Peoples Day / Columbus Day. on the 12th. I'm not going to use a box for that. Yes, it is a holiday. However, I don't have off for it, so it's no big deal to me. I mean, I need to note it because other things are closed, but it's not a... I gotta work. Okay, so Sweetest Day, whatever that is on the 17th. Also not getting a box because it doesn't have the same priority or weight for me or importance as other things that I'm marking down. We have Mercury in retrograde on the 24th. There you go. So no contracts will be signed if possible. And we have the full moon on the 26th. Full moon on the 26th. Thank goodness there's something on this page. It's like every month, you know, all the dates want to fall, like the highlighted dates fall on one page or the other, and it just doesn't look balanced. Okay, and then we have Halloween. See, it's right here. Happened again. Halloween on the 31st. And I have this cute, oh, actually, you know what? My fall girl is supposed to be on the 1st, right? Because it's I Love Octobers. Okay, that's where she's going. And I have this other cute little stick babe. I really wish they would bring back this book. I love this book, or at least bring a new version of it. I just love it. So I'm going to put her right here on Halloween. And then I want her, actually, maybe I'll do it before the 1st. This way I still have that box to write in, because I do pre-plan a lot of things. As you'll see, I will share with you guys. I think it's, oh, we might have to trim off some stuff. I don't want to trim off her whole body. Oh, maybe. I'm going to take her off at the knees. That sounds so terrible, but I think it's what has to be done. I don't, you know, if it was a clear sticker and it went over where it said Wednesday, I'd be okay with that, but it's not. And it just, why slow me down? I mean, obviously I'll know it's Wednesday, but I don't know. Okay. Oh, I should have moved it over more. Because she's like facing that direction. Hold, please. Let's see if this will cooperate. Yes, it will. And you know why? Because this sticker is old. How many times can I say that? Let's move that here. And we can put this here. I Love Octobers. Okay, and now we have a few quotes we could still put in. So maybe one here on this empty day. Let's see if it'll fit. I'm not sure. Being a functional adult every day seems excessive. I think that's also from, yeah, it's from the Kell of a Plan. What is it called? Maybe I'll put it in the middle here. It's from the Kell of a Plan Rainbow Quotes book. I'm just going all the way up. I'll get rid of this little number as well. She's got some fun stuff in there. Oh, but it's running right into... Oh, it's running right into that. Maybe, is this one shorter? Slightly. All right, we'll try that. And this one will have this quote. And I know we have one right here, but I have them. I want to use them up. It has to be done. I can't, the book is awesome, but it's got like, you know, pages and pages and pages and pages of quotes, both in color and in black and white. And if I don't start using that up, they're all going to go bad. This one says, why did no one tell me that the hardest part of being an adult is figuring out what to eat for dinner every single night? They are cute. I'm going to see. I'm going to try and put one of these fit in here. Yeah. One right there. And we can put maybe one of these. No. No. I reject that. I reject that. How about one of these? Oh, let's go the other way. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. Clearly, I'm here having fun with a bunch of stickers. I am putting my pressure on myself just to get this done. Because, yeah. Because I like it that way. I like getting my stuff done. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't get done, but I have found that this is my most productive self when I write things down ahead of time or when I think of them, because, you know, it's there's so much to do that it's easy to forget. And the less I forget, I mean, that is what this is, right? Planner, so plan ahead. I know some people use it for memory keeping and things like that, and that's great. That's not what I'm using it for. I'm trying to just be productive, and I'm trying to adult. It's not easy. It's horrible, but, you know, that's what it is. I don't really put a lot of decor, and someone's trying to get me. I don't really put a lot of decor in the month itself because I'm still planning. If I have a trip, I block off those dates, things like that. All right, this is the tough part. I have good stuff here, like pumpkins. So I may have to do some of that. That's straight. I may have to get rid of a line. I don't usually bother, but this big black line here is terrible. So let's get in there and try. Oops. That's such a weird angle. Oh, did I just bubble that up? No. I think I get the idea. It's a pumpkin. I think I got it. Okay, and how about I can put a little bit of this here just to bring in more of the color. I was so worried about the stickers, but now I actually have a whole bunch. So yeah, we're gonna go in with this. Oh, someone really wants me, and I'm not gonna respond to them because this is more important at the moment. Let me do. There we go. And let's put a little bit of this over here. Okay. And then I got one little bit more over here. Oh, yeah. So I'm trying, this is my first year trying a plum paper planner, and I think I might like it. I'm actually gonna try, I know I'm cutting things at weird angles. This little teal piece I want to use to fill in over here. Bring some teal in. Oh, maybe actually I'll put it over here. And if I could get something a little taller on that side. No, this has a straight edge. That's not gonna work. So how about, no, that's gonna be on the other side, but I can get it to work. Yeah, it's my first year using it. I was a Happy Planner, Keleva Plan, classic, you know, vertical person for so long. And I just got so tired of redating the months because I like my weekends at the weekend, not split up. That's so weird to me. I don't understand that. I do a weekend at the weekend. I like them together because I can block things off. It makes sense to me. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that. Let's see. Anything. I definitely want something up here. What color haven't we used? Let's try this autumnal thing over here. Let's try some of that. And come on. And then we'll go back to the other side. But at least I know I've got the basics down. Yeah, I do have to put something there. Oh, I know what I'm going to put there. The butterfly. Okay, so we have this bit here. If anything, that's just a little something. I don't need that. So let's just go back here and see if there's anywhere. No, don't see anything. How about on this? Well, sure. Let's just put this right here. It's like calling for something, isn't it? Okay, so we'll go add more to this page, but let's do the butterfly because I have this whole big thing. And I have this whole spot. There we go. I like it. I like it. Okay, so I think that's all we can do for the monthly at the moment. I mean, maybe a little something here and there. So what can we split? You can probably split this. Let's just, oop. I'm gonna do that. Come on. It overlaps a little, that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I think I can read it. And then maybe a little splitty split. Whoop. I don't know where that just went. A little, oh, I have this other thing right here that was cut from something. So let's see if I can, actually, it's not the shiniest I've ever seen. I thought it would have been shinier, but it's not. I think if I had more gold days in there, it would be shinier. All right, well, I have that little 29 there, so let's see if I can just get some of that covered up a little bit because I didn't white that out. It's so not a big deal, but Come on. All right, that's better. I'll do another coat on it when we're done. Okay, I think that's all I can do on this for now. It's cute. And then let's see if we could add any more to this, because now I'm going to use up all the stickers. So let's put that aside. This is what we have left. So right away I see I can put, oh, come on, this over here. And I can do I'll throw that over there. Done. Call that a day. Okay, and now I have a little halvesy. Do I have anywhere to put a halvesy on here? Kinda. Right? Yeah, I can do that. Throw that there. I'll have to just punch that out. Let's do this. I think I can do here and still leave myself room. Okay, 2 more, guys, 2 more, and then we're calling this done. So let's see. I mean, I can do a little there, maybe. Let's just see. Yep, and then we have this side. I can do, it's just brown again. How about, that won't fit there. I mean, yeah, let's just do that little bit. Little bit, and then we have 1 teal leaf left. So let's see. Yeah, get it done, get it done. All right, I think I am gonna just put this here. So let's do this here. And I still have room to write in other things. I have one more. That's it. Okay, so that's what we have. We have my to-dos currently. I will use this for something. I don't know. Check boxes. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Maybe I'll find something fun, motivational thingy thing. I don't know. But it's early, so that's okay. For the most part, I know I have my to-dos currently is done. And the reason I don't do the back page on the currently is because I don't want to open up my, if I use this for notes, because there are lines on it, then I would have to show everybody my business over here, and I don't want to do that. So I'd rather have the currently here, and then that back page I keep blank, and the only thing opposite that is the divider, so, you know, nobody sees my stuff. Because I do take my planner on the go. Okay, and so we have this on the other side. It looks a little empty, but I can tell you right now, it's gonna populate with things. So I'm not worried about that. Anyway, thanks for hanging with me today. I hope you will consider subscribing and liking. I so appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye.